solve the equation here given that 3 is a 0. So given that 3 is a 0, what you're going to do first thing is you're going to put 3 in the corner and you're going to do synthetic division. Now, there are other ways to find zeros. Is there another way to find zeros that we learned yesterday with higher order polynomials? Sometimes works, maybe not. There you go. You could do that. It sometimes works if it's rational. 3 times 2 is 6. And then you add, multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. And then add. Negative 11 plus 9 is negative 2. Multiply, add. So the remainder is 0. If it's a 0, then the remainder is going to be 0. Like, for example, if 3 is a factor of 6, if I do 6 divided by 3, what's the remainder? The answer is 2, but there's no remainder. So if it's a factor of it, it's not going to have a remainder. So you go down 1 in the power. So from x cubed to be x squared, you get it down to a quadratic, and then you got to solve it. So how you solve it's up to you. I think it's factorable. You could factor it, maybe. You could do quadratic formula. So we got to either do quadratic formula. If it's not nice, we're going to do quadratic formula. I was going to cheat and look at my calculator. Shout out to whoever said that over there that you could cheat and see if it was a nice 0. I think we got one fraction in there. We knew 3 was a 0, right? See, negative 2. If it's nice, that means it's probably factorable. So I could factor this. It looks like, because that looks like that negative 2 is an answer as well. So 2x and x. If the sign's minus, that means they're same or different? Different. Where does the plus need to be? Where does the minus? If I did that. 2 and 1, or 2 is 2 and 1, so you got to put 2 in one spot, 1 in the other spot. What about 2 there, 1 there? Was it Kimber that said that used the calculator? Who? Wait a minute. I wrote this down wrong. That's plus 3. I'm sorry, Caitlin. That's plus 3 there. Why am I putting minus 3? Well, this answer is wrong too. Who said to put in the calculator? Lauren. Okay, Lauren. Can you guess what the answers are going to be? 3's already an answer. We knew they gave us that. What do you think the other 2 answers are going to be? What would you guess it would be if you had to guess? Between 0 and 1, what would you guess? There you go. What if you're right? Let's prove why Lauren's right. So I'm going to set each of these equal to 0. We're going to prove Lauren's right here. Add 1. That's actually why I figured out I was wrong. X equals 1/2, 0.5. Good job. And then add 2, add 2. Oh, wait, subtract 2. I wrote that sign down wrong again. Oh, my gosh. It was plus 2, so you subtract 2. Mom, my teacher can't teach. He's so bad. I don't know if I need to put 3 as an answer, because 3 is technically a solution too, even though we figured out earlier.